The Aftermath, aka the Zombie Aftermath from 1982. It's Planet of the Apes, but with zombies, sort of. Theme song.
Cartoons Reviews! Cartoons Reviews!
If you want to see the Aftermath, check the link in the description. So I ran across this on Amazon Prime, and it said that it was like in the 2000s, but the thumbnail just looked so old, I had to check it out. Turns out the year was wrong. It came out in 82, but it totally feels like a late 50s or early 60s sci-fi movie. And it's a vanity project. The star is also the writer and director. So, but it is kind of, there's definitely an appeal to it. So like I said, it's more or less Planet of the Apes, but with zombies. We start off, 3 astronauts return to Earth. Doesn't say when, but their patches on your uniform looks like the American flag, but like the blue and the stars take up the entire top. So there's like 100 states now or something. But then again, all the tech, I mean, not the spaceship, but once they get back to Earth, all the tech looks very 50s and 60s. So I don't know when it's supposed to take place. Anyway, they're coming back from a mission. They can't pick up anything on the radio.
Picked up anything yet?
No, it really concerns me.
And so they decide they're going to pass over a city.
Matthews, I want you to aim us for a spot a few miles off the coast of Los Angeles. I want a lot of people to see us coming down. That way we're covered no matter what the problem is.
And as they do, something goes wrong and they crash into a body of water. Just like Planet of the Apes. And then we start to get the narration by the main character, Steve Barkett, who, like I said, is also the writer, director, and producer. After some wandering around, we found out there's been a nuclear war. And while there are some zombies, the main opponent is an enemy of bandits who are survivors, and their leader is Sid Haig.
No.
And he's definitely one of those, hey, it's that guy actors that you know you've seen, but you have no idea what his name is. So besides Sid Haig, the acting bar is pretty low here. Incredibly, Barkett was actually a professional actor throughout most of the 90s. This is one of his earliest things until maybe he got better. But aside from him and Haig, not good.
Everything still checks out okay. It's not us. What the devil's going on down there?
Delighted to show you around, Mr. Newman. We don't have many visitors nowadays, Chris and I, at least not the kind that we'd care to entertain.
At one point, they run across a kid who's played by his actual real son. And I gotta say, that makes it kind of weird because not only are there some two sort of rape scenes in the movie, there's no nudity in those, but then there is some nudity later when Barkett, his character, has a love scene. So with some boobs in it. So I'm like, did he take his son to the premiere? It's like, hey son, let's go to the premiere. This is your dad making out with somebody that's not your mom, and there's some boobs. Anyway, the music is super cheesy. Definitely sounds like it could be from the straight 50s. And I thought it was totally stock music. It sounded like it could be from, Wonderful World of Disney. However, there is a composer listed. So maybe Barkett got a deal, got his money's worth. I don't know. I'm not going to go into the plot of the second half, but I will say that one of my favorite things, one of the things I really like about watching low budget and films that are made outside of Hollywood is that often they will go places that Hollywood movies don't. And this movie doesn't disappoint. The ending, so it's kind of crazy that I was like, wow, they really went there. And it's not something I think a mainstream professional film would do. So I really enjoyed this. Like I say, the acting is terrible. It is, as I was thinking, I was like, wow, this is a really good idea. The astronauts come back. This is a great idea for a movie. And It didn't go where I thought it was going to go because, like I said, it focuses more on the bad guys, the gang. But I still enjoyed it. I've ordered the DVD. The Blu-ray is supposed to be coming soon. And there's a commentary track, so I'm really looking forward to hearing that. Anyway, I'm going to give the Aftermath 4 thumbs up. This one's so fun. If you can look past the rape, I enjoyed this one.